Hi, today I'm going to be talking about creating flexible seating within the classroom.
And hold it like this. See? No, just take it like this and. Ow! Quit that! What are you doing? No, come on. Just leave me alone.
In the last movie clip, it shows how a kindergarten class or first grade class could potentially get out of control and go crazy if they do not have flexible seating. This is usually how teachers feel when their class goes out of control. And I'm going to today show you and tell you how flexible seating could help resolve that problem. The first option is low table sitting. You would have 4 children sit at this table, and they could be either sitting on their bottoms on a pillow or on their knees on the pillow. And this pillow needs to stay on the floor at all times. It is not a toy to be played with. And they may sit on their bottom or their knees while they're working on independent activities and throughout the day. The center of the table will have a shared supply bucket where all the children can reach. And then when it is time to clean up, all the shared supplies would go back into the supply bucket and live in the middle of the table. The next option of seating would be a rug seating. You would have the child grab a clipboard and a cup of supplies, and they would find an area that is away from others and on the big rug to work independently. And while they work, they may either lay on their stomach or sit on their bottom, whichever is more comfortable to them. And when it is time to clean up, we need to make sure all the supplies go back into the cup, and then the clipboard and the supplies get returned back to where they will be stored. Another option would be standing table, where you would have 2 to 4 children, depending on the size of the table. They would stand while they are completing independent work. And once again, a shared bucket of supplies would live in the middle of the table, and all the table supplies would go into that bucket when it's time for cleanup. The last option I will be sharing today is a special chair seating, which is where you can choose one type of a sort of special chair. It could be maybe a different colored chair, a chair with a wiggle seat on it, a wobble chair, a chair with the bands for your feet to jump on, for the child to sit on. Whichever chair they choose, they need to be respectful, and they also need to use it correctly. They can sit on this chair while they're doing independent work, or even if they need to sit on it during rug time, that would be a great option. And then when it's time to clean up, they'll just push it into their seat wherever they're sitting for the day, like a normal chair. I hope these options for flexible seating is accommodating in your classroom, and I wanted to thank you guys all for listening.